We strive, day to day, but why can't we thrive? It's the way they false feed us lies. Look around and open your eyes. It's all lies. Let's ride.
What's happening, people? It's your boy Drax again, out here in sunny Bulgaria. Been here for just over 2 months now, so could say I'm finally settling in. Progress is slow but sure. Mainly keeping up with the music and the labels and keeping that pushing. Got loads of bits finished recently. I've got the release date for the FNWO mixtape coming soon. That's on the 29th of August, so keep your eyes out for that. Big up all the ones that are supporting that, getting the pictures done and all that malarkey. Also big up the ones that are buying all the music. Without you I wouldn't be funding this project, so if you haven't bought it then go out and cop it, it'd be most appreciated. But I'll take you on a little wander of what we've been doing and where we're at. So as you can see, again, it's a little bit of a mess, but I'm not the most tidiest person in the world. But the blueberries are coming on pretty nicely, and tomatoes over there look a bit thirsty. So it's been pretty hot today, so I think everything could do with a nice big water. The herbs aren't looking quite as good as they were last month, but they're going to go in the keyhole garden, so hopefully I'll have that finished over the next few days. So they'll start looking pucker again. I'll take you around here to the little veg plot. We've got the potatoes, which it looks like they're ready to dig up. I've seen a couple around here somewhere. Maybe not. But yeah, there's definitely some under there because I've seen some sprouting up. The beetroot, that looks like it could be ready to harvest soon as well. If you look behind here, we've got a nice one popping out there. So I'm going to preserve all that for the winter. Probably use some in the meantime as well, obviously. We've got red onions. They're all starting to sprout, as you can see. And just wait for them to grow a bit bigger. Same with the leeks. They're getting there. And again, all this kind of needs tidying up. But we've got someone coming round, hopefully, to kind of maintain it while I keep the music and labels running and focus on the project. There's the keyhole garden that I've been vlogging about. So if you haven't seen them, go and watch the videos on the At Eidola YouTube channel. So yeah, like I say, been here just over 2 months now, so within a month I'm going to be classed as an illegal immigrant. So sorting out my residency next week, so I'll be an official resident of Bulgaria, and yeah, we can carry on with the project as it comes. But I thought I'd take you down to the plot today. You've seen the At Eidola HQ over the last few vlogs. We've got a few materials as I've shown you, so gonna head down to the main plot where we're actually going to build the earthship and take you for a look around there. So we're away from the At Eidola HQ and bring you down to the plot of land where we actually plan to start the project Abundance. So if I show you around and give you a little insight into what we're going to be doing. As you can see behind me, the views are pretty pucker, and there's a nice bit of space for us to work with. Again, you might be able to see that there's already a structure in place. So the plan eventually, probably for the last project I would have thought, is to build this into the mothership, as I'd like to call it. But the first project on this one will be build a tyre wall around this front section, and basically make a greenhouse out of it, so we can start growing the crops inside, so we can grow them all year round, even when the winter hits. And eventually the heat that's drawn in from the sun into the greenhouse will be sucked in through the windows to help heat the house, and then we can close the windows if it gets too hot in the summer, and yeah, kind of take it from there. But once you've built the greenhouse, then we're able to sustain the food side of things. And if you see, there's a kind of circle of trees which go around here. So the plan is to build a nice little cob house in the middle, using obviously the cobbing techniques that I've been practicing on the old keyhole garden. So we'll try and get that solar panelled. Yeah, use the water from a drainage system on the roof. Use as many recycled materials as possible, and natural materials. Drax! And also there's plenty of space for the dogs to run around, as you can see, and also get lost. And yeah, if you see between that big pile of rocks there and the tiles over there, hopefully we're going to have a kind of submerged cellar kind of structure, one that's going to help keep a constant temperature, and it'll be slightly bigger than the cob house, which is going to be just for one person. The cellar / underground structure will be more 2, 3, 4 people, depending on the labour costs and things like that. So we've got a walnut tree there, got some apple trees, cherry trees, what else have we got? Plum trees. So we've got an abundance of fruit already, and the plan is to try and get some of the locals involved. Obviously it's not the most wealthy country or village, so I need some work doing, they need some money, so hopefully it'll be beneficial for all parties, so to speak. Yeah, and hopefully in the back corner there have a pond or something similar, and obviously a load of crops around in the space between. Well, yeah, need to get a swimming pool somewhere as well, so maybe in this section here in front of the so-called mother house, and then if you can see behind those trees, maybe have a driveway leading up to the plot, and yeah, take it all as it comes. But it's a nice clean slate and a nice big job. So as I've mentioned before, there's a few people that were looking to come out and help. It seems that the circumstances have changed slightly, so anyone that's willing to come out and volunteer, there's free accommodation, food to be paid for, the drink's dirt cheap, so it'll just be a nice chilled working project, so to speak. There's no time limits on it, so it's just as and when. But yeah, anyone that fancies coming out and learning some of these techniques, giving a hand, and also even just coming out for a holiday, then let us know. And if you've got any questions or any queries or any advice, then almost definitely hit us up. And yeah, it's starting to progress, let's put it that way. So keep up to date, keep an eye out for the videos, and see you next time. Peace.
Time to open